Three, two, one. Hi. What is up, guys? This is my first thing ever doing, and I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm about to do it because I wanted to do it and have my voice out there and share what I think daily because I feel like that is something that we don't really do that much is to share our ideas that we have in our heads, and the more we speak that out, the more truth we are, and the more people who understand us, that makes our idea even more real. So even just having the idea in my head, sometimes it is enough, but in other times it's not enough. And so yeah, this is my first thing, and I just wanted to share my thoughts with everyone who gives a shit. So if you give a shit, keep on going and listening. If you don't, I don't care. I just came back from Karuizawa in Japan. It's like a 2 hour drive from here. I just shot an interview talking about art and talking about myself, and we went with like 7 guys, right? And for me personally, I haven't really had like a group friends of guys because it's very hard for me to be in that social situation because throughout my whole life, I have three older sisters. I have my mom, and like all my families, it's pretty much like 75% like women, right? And so I have that side of I like to be around women because they make me feel comfortable in a sense, because it's easier for me to understand why they're doing some things, right? But guys are just like sometimes too stupid for me to comprehend why would you do that, you know? Like even if it's like in school they'd play arms. I used to play arms with my friends. I'd have a bruise on my arm, of course, and then my mom would see it and is like, what the hell is that? And I'd have to explain what arms is, and while I'm explaining, I'm thinking, what the hell am I doing? And so it was the first time for me to just be in a guy social situation, and I it was fun. It was very different from what I would be doing. And so I learned a lot about myself, and the biggest thing I learned about myself is I tend to not be in the moment. I tend to not be in the moment, be in my mind, and not be myself in reality, if that makes sense to anybody out there. So throughout the days, two days, when I interact with people, sometimes I would hold back of what my thought is or what I want to do, or I want to do one thing, but I really want to do one thing, but because I'm not scared, but I'm a little I think I'm a little I don't it's hard because I have this mindset of I don't want to get judged. I think we all have that mindset of, okay, if I do this one thing, how do these people perceive me? But at the same time, I don't think that matters anymore right now. And so I just should do what I want to do. And I have that confidence of I should do what I want to do, because for me, since I've came to Japan, I've built my foundation. I've built my foundation of who I am, what I'm about, what are my values, and what I want to do. And so having those values, I trust in myself because I know my mom has raised me up into being a person, a good person. And my dad has taught me to not just try and be yourself, not go to other people and give them shit, but just be yourself and do your thing. And so the more I can be myself, the more free I am, the more happy I am, and the more motivated I get to be within the things that I like to do. And I think that's a big thing that I've learned in the past 2 days about myself. It's something I want to do. It's something that I want to achieve, because I don't want to be... I think some people perceive me as this person that doesn't talk his mind, very quiet, calm, and a little too pure at times. And those things, even right now, I'm thinking in my mind, oh, should I be saying this about myself? But what is there to hide? If people think that about me right now, I was like, oh, you're saying that about yourself, like, ew, or something like that, then why should I care about that person, right? Why should that affect me? Why should me being myself have to make me feel like I'm an asshole or I'm a shitty person? And that could be correct at times, but if it's not something that I've done to hurt anyone, then how does that make me a shitty person? And so understanding that process is very hard, and it's something that I think I would have to do throughout my whole life, but I understand it now. Me being myself, being in the moment, right? Being in the moment. One of the hardest things to do in this world is don't think, be in the moment. Whoever you're talking to, if I'm talking to you guys right now, I'm in the moment. What's up? And you understand it's a very different vibe when you're in the moment. You have you start, your heart starts pumping, you start feeling more, and that's another thing that is hard for me when I'm in the moment, is I get scared of the situation that builds up within me and another person. It could be a female, it could be, just guys. Well, not really guys, but it's out of my comfort zone for sure. But yeah, I think that is my goal right now, and if I can do that when I'm by myself, it's easier for me to go out and do the things that I want to do, like just cleaning up or doing laundry, drawing, going for a run, talking to people, contacting people. I think those things get easier without my own judgment. I think we judge ourselves way more than other people judge us. But we think that other people judge us way more than what we judge ourselves. But we don't, we judge ourselves a lot. We say, oh, what if this happens? Or we say, what would happen if I do this? And then you stop, but you really want to do that, and that just stops you from doing what you want. And I don't want to do that anymore. I don't want to not do the things that I want to do. I don't want to miss the chance that comes to me. I want to seize that moment or be in that moment, so I can give my 100%, and then that bounces off to that person that I'm with. It could be myself, it could be my friends, it could be someone I love. And if I can do that every time of the moment of my life, then I think I would be a very happy person that doesn't give a fuck except for the things that I give a fuck about. And that's who I want to be. So that was a very short clip, but those are my thoughts right now. So thank you so much for listening. And I wanted to do more of this. It was fun. It's something that I usually don't do, put out my voice out there and record it. And this is inside of my head. I don't usually share this shit, but the more I share, the more I understand. And so that's what I want to do. So thank you so much again for listening. And I'll see you guys someday. Thank you. Shalom.